Hey YouTube, it's me, JT, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back with another video of Pokemon Sword and Shield. Well, the first video of Pokemon Sword and Shield. Of course, the last year in November, I did talk about Pokemon Sun and Moon, about Ash Ketchum finishing his Pokemon journey, but guess what? He did win the Alola League and he became champion, but he wouldn't stop there. Like I said, as I know so, cause I knew it. And well, as for the beginning of the episode, besides the Pichu thing, I want to say about that these videos of the episode of 9 Pokemon episodes are going way well. And also, just like the Sun and Moon series, and of course the episode 1 to 10 series of Team Rocket not catching Pikachu and X and Y. Hey. Well, I'm glad to say they made pretty well. See, they're gonna go catch every Pokemon in every episode now, cause I know so. By watching well, of course, I guess that's what everybody of us thinks until there's a gym challenge. Sorry, my nose is a little bit stuffed up. And also, there's something else I wanted to say. Score Bunny is now a traveler companion to go, and they have captured lots of Pokemon. Indeed, they did. And another thing, Ash, well, he didn't catch any Pokemon, and the only Pokemon he has is Pikachu and Mr. Mime. Well, but that will be in another story. Of course, that's what I'm gonna say later on. Well, that's gonna have to start up next month. Well, till then, before tomorrow's episode 10 comes out, I want to say this. Ash Ketchum and Go are gonna travel around the world and gonna collect data for the professor. Well, and there's another thing though. I'm expecting a few comebacks. You see, I'm thinking that Ash might run into some of his old friends, that he once traveled with in the world. Of course, there is no Brock or Don or Mayor Max in when he went back into Hoenn and Sinnoh. But that Piplup wasn't even a wild Pokemon. I was expecting it might be for Ash. And there's another thing. Ash is planning to... Ash has gone back to the Johto region to visit the abandoned Eiffel Tower, which is burned down, and to see Ho-Oh. Well, yeah, you already know that. And let me tell you, that was the coolest episodes I ever seen. Then as for Team Rocket, I know about Team Rocket. Well, they weren't planning to capture Pikachu, but since now, after they got beaten by Ash again, they now plan to capture Pikachu. Only this time with the new machinery, which has all the Pokeballs with the rocket balls, with the letter R in it. Well, yeah. Seems that the other Team Rocket members must have caught a lot of Pokemon, either from other regions or from the Galar region. I don't really know. We're just gonna have to find out. That Pelibird with that machine in its mouth, the rocket machine of all those Pokeballs, and, well, Jesse got a Gyarados and a Machamp, and James got a Tyranitar and a Beartic. And I don't know how they got the machine, but I hope they might, well, I guess we'll find out later on, either the next episode or an episode after the next. Well, that's all I can think. But now there's something else I want to talk about. You see, going through the stories of the Hoenn region, a little boy named Wesley is, well, he's a trained Pokemon trainer from Hoenn, of course. But he's never shown any animation. He did play the game called Pokemon Emerald version, but then I assume that little guy there might be Max, but it's actually a trainer named Wesley. So, seeing that Wesley was never even shown much in the anime series, so I'm thinking that they might show him up pretty soon, somehow. Feel kind of sorry for him. Seems kind of nice and innocent. I even know him better back in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Well, I hope they might make a comeback series of him real soon. And I hope that he might, not run into Ash. I sure hope so. Although, back to our next version of Pokemon Black and White. I'm sorry, I had to skip the Diamond and Pearl thing. It's not really much of a big deal. There's a... Well, I know that Team Plasma has already gotten defeated, but for N, he never even got any Pokemon in the anime series, and I was thinking he might make a comeback with his own Pokemon team, with his own Reshiram. In Pokemon Generations, and he gets it, seem to be controlling Kyurem, and you know what else? Seem to absorb Reshiram. I think he does it in the video game I never played. He does it in the video game on Black and White too, and I'm sure he does that to Zekrom. And I'm thinking that maybe, well, there's a trainer named Hi, Hi, H-I-G-H, that trainer named Hi, yeah, that's him. Hey, well, he's never been shown much. He's never been shown in the anime series except for the commercials. Those of the Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon White 2. So I'm thinking that they might show him again. So So, there's also another thing. Perhaps they might show him once more in the Pokemon animated series. It might make him a comeback, or at least pretty soon, and maybe they might let Ash catch Zekrom. Zekrom did appear back in episode 1 and 2. He did stole Pikachu's electric powers for some reason. I guess I'll find out soon enough. And now there's another thing I want to tell you about. X and Y. Like, I know that, I know that the X and Y series is already done, and I know that Ash had to go back home and he had to leave that Goodra behind at the beginning of that episode, and the end of the episode he said goodbye to Greninja. I really hate that episode, really I do. And, well, what about this strange woman, calls herself Isnetta, which her real name is Emma in disguise. It might be, that maybe when Ash and go to the Kalos region, perhaps they might meet this strange robotic lady, and they might try, stop her stealing Pokemon. Well, that might be the final episode. I haven't even got that far in the video game yet. I haven't really wanted, but I'll find out soon enough. After, I guess I'll have to play Pokemon X to figure out how to get to her. Haven't gotten to that far yet. And also, there's another thing I've been thinking of. I was thinking there might be a new strange Pokemon. Might have something to do with the disappearance of Goodra and Greninja, and might be taking an Esper with it. Of course, but to the Kalos region, the Alola region, Ash is wondering what happened to them. Well, he'll find out. Well, I'm saying a bit too much. I'll have to save that for the next video as well. And now it all came down to the Alola region. Sun and Moon. You see, there's something that I want to know about, okay, you see, of course, about the Necrozma, it's not really an Ultra Beast, it's actually a legendary Pokemon, but for some reason, the Data Squad were never shown in the anime. So maybe perhaps they're just saving that for a special occasion. For Ash and Pikachu to make a comeback. Whatever the Data Squad are, I'm pretty sure they're from another dimension. And as for Team Rocket, well, never think they might, I just can't help, last year I can't help but wonder if they're ever gonna make them come back to this, to take over the Outer Paradise, during vacation time. Well, I'm thinking that Team Rocket might go, they did went to the Alola just to steal UB Black, and also the two legendaries, Solgaleo and Lunala, and they did try to go to the Ultra Wormhole through a few times. I'm thinking it might make a comeback, to steal the data about that Ultra Wormhole place. Well, there might be a few returns about the other 5 team villain players. There's that came there to, I couldn't get this sentence straight out. Well, whatever happens, I'm sure that they might make a comeback. Well, I hope that might happen soon. And pretty soon, I think I'll have to find out later on. I wish I could explain more about Ash's Pokemon and his future Pokemon team, but all that is for the next video. So, I'm hoping, if you guys are wondering what might happen, at least meet some of his friends, or say goodbye, or perhaps meet a new legendary Pokemon, and want me to talk about that new Pokemon movie that might be coming up soon, like this one here, well, I'll just tell you that later on. Okay? See you in the next video, and I'll see you next month too. And I hope you might enjoy my next Pokemon MD video, and hopefully, because I worked real hard on this one, and as for the one that I couldn't upload last year, I definitely replaced the opening of it. Till then, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, YouTube. Thank you very much for watching and listening. See you around. JC number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.